Hey guys, Dr. here. And I'm back with what is going to be a long time having fun here in Dartford. We're not looking to move away, especially after going up to the Venerable National League. I think at that point we did attain promotion because we went on an absolute disgusting run and it worked. From there, I'm trying to see. Oh, I need to go to here, to the division and in here. Okay. So the National League itself, Newport County gets automatic promotion. And Mansfield Town wins the playoff. Now we're up here with some of the big boys that I think have been up in a higher league, like here, Skybet 2. There's competitions here. They've been all the way up to Skybet League 1 with York City. I think Telford has been up. No, Telford has been around this area, so that makes sense. Notts County, which has been up in the Premier League, although that was over 100 years ago. Traditionally, they're up in Skybet League 1 and 2, but they've been kind of playing this whole thing. And most of these teams are professional. So they are a professional status. So we're going to have to seek out a potential of maybe not this year, but next year getting a professional status. That being said, what is that? We need like $1 million in our overall balance. That's bad. Okay. That's bad. Okay, so the team. The team right now. Let's look at this from the tactics standpoint. So Lanada has no real growth after this. So that's one thing. Oakley is up here. He still has growth to do. He's only 20. But he's going to be staying with us. Let's look at this actually by this look. At who expires or who doesn't. So JC was a good signing. He's going to grow. He's only 19 years old. Play Mazzala. Oakley. So he can play left and right. Whitney can get better as well, so that's good. Gale could also grow, so that's one thing. Green is kind of towards his upper ability, which does make sense. I don't think he has the ability though to play at the level that we want him to. But I am more inclined to keep Green though right now. Alwyn Maddox is probably going to be out the door at this point. So we're going to offer him to clubs. And we'll see what we get back from transfer offer status. Jimmy Egan is probably on the high end of what he can do. So that being said, let's see what we can offer him. I think I'm going to see if I can go 10K for him. You may not like it, but we'll kind of see how that goes. So Redgrave also, but being at 24 years old, I think we get some value out of Redgrave as a sub in and out. I want to get better on defense. Truman is towards the top of his ability, but I think we're going to end up keeping him. Russell, we're not going to try to bring him in. Brazil's a guy that I would like to make an offer. And he wants 24K to be able to do that. So what we'll do is we'll make him a transfer target and we'll stop. We'll put that on hold. And we'll see how that goes. Mullet, we're going to offer him to clubs. We'll see what he gets. Somali Newland, he has a contract, right? Okay, so he has a contract. He's already agreed to a contract, so he's going to be staying on our team. Ryan Sudduck. He's open to speaking to other clubs. At 20 pounds. What would his new contract be? 85? I don't know about that. Hale on defense. What would Hale's contract be? 275. This is intriguing. Okay. Let's offer him to clubs. Let's not offer him to clubs. Let's wait on that, see what happens. Now Stone, I feel like Stone being 23 and can play that central attacking midfielder. I feel like he has some good growth. Although he doesn't have massive potential. I think he is more of an upside than Toby Stevens. So we're going to see if we can keep Stone. He has good decisions, good and big matching. For 475, what is he making right now? Not much more. Okay. I like that, actually. For 3 years? Okay. I like that, actually. Reed's going to be out. We're offering him to clubs. We'll see how that works. Toby Stevens. He's at the top of his potential. Let's offer him to clubs. Bealey is on contract, I think. Can I get him? Ooh, he's only a 3. We'll see what kind of happens with him. So Everett isn't on a big contract. He's on a non-contract. So he is going to be one of our defenders that we go with. Rooney could grow, so I like that. Nicholas Davies, obviously we want to keep him. He's on a non-contract. He's on a month-to-month contract. Okay. Can we offer him a new contract? $475? Actually, I'm fine with that. I think we keep Lynott. He's on a non-contract. Okay. And Andal Gibbons. I really liked Andal Gibbons, how he played. And he's on a non-contract, so that's probably decently cheap. So that's what we're going to go with right now. So that means, well, if Lynott, Oakley, Egan is out. Evitz is in. Evitz is a natural on the inside. So use Evitz there. We gave Whitney. Whitney's on contract. Stevens is out. Rooney's in a non-contract. Jassie's playing at Mez. I'm not sure what to do with Green. Oh, he could play a ball-winning midfielder. And then Jazzy goes here. Stone, Gale, Nicholas Davies, Newland. Suduk's out. Rooney's here. Bealey's up here. Reed's out. Well, they want Andal Gibbons. If he wants to leave, we'll let him leave at 27 years old or non-contract. That's not too bad. So if I were to actually do any moves at this point, let's see if the people that we've looked at. Now, this might be like a longer walkthrough of my thoughts for this one, but it's okay. This might be a longer episode because I want to take more thought. I kind of want to explain to you guys exactly what my thought process is for this. And so hopefully it makes more sense in this. So here's the transfer targets. Here's some of the guys I saw that I might want to bring in if I got promoted or towards the end of the year. A lot of these guys are a lot more expensive than what I thought. Many of them will not actually sign with us because we're not at a higher league level. So I thought about this very specifically. Cameron Humphreys would be playing. I mean, I don't know what he would be playing, to be honest. Prone's one of the guys that I thought about bringing in that would be good to kind of rotate in and out, especially with Newland being in. He's English national, so he's not going to be pulled in. But he's playing at Skybet League 2. I mean, there's no real way that we can get him at all. Maybe if he's not on first team football. How long has he been with the Rovers? 25 appearances. We could maybe get it. His loan status is unavailable. They're not going to give him that. Now, Thomas was an intriguing one, an Aussie. He was specifically intriguing to be a middle backer. He's gonna be at Air United for a long while. He's just not. If we do that, if we do that, Evans moves probably. Who moves out of that position? Probably Linnott moves out. Which means Oakley plays right. Toms plays middle. What would it take to pull him in? Ooh, only a fee of almost at 7,500. 750 pounds. I am actually not. I'm not opposed to that. So that would be a good one to bring in. So he's off the list. I think we're at Lamb now. I thought about Lamb being more of a middle midfielder. Get decent first touch. That's from a defensive standpoint. You play more of a support. His fitness is good. He's not playing a lot at his level. Maybe we can loan him. You'd want to be a defender. Evans can play right. He won't be as good. Yeah, he will. He'll be just as good. We don't have to move Oakley. So that'd be one. I'll have to think of that. So we have Harry Patterson. Like, I think this guy could be a beast at 22 years old. Bromley is playing him 950 pounds a week. Jeez. So if we did, I want to see if he actually hits the market. I'm not going to play Bromley to have him transfer. Mohamed Bitar is a guy that could be a good growth. He is a Swedish national, getting only 55 pounds a week. Cheap reserve guy. Like, this would be a good one here. Plumsford is due 900K in this. Why? Is that a part of his... Is it in his deal? Wrong one. What's his contract? Why does Clemson do that compensation? I wish I could just see his entire... There's no clauses. I'm not sure. How does his contract doesn't expire? I'm going to ask his agent. But a 9K for a transfer? I don't know. I don't know when you have a ball-winning midfielder right here. Like, they want 37K with that. That's a no. We'll kind of see how that goes. And we're not going to be able to get this one. Brazil's going to be almost impossible. Okay. So at this point, I think we also look at who we've been scouting. Let's look up by rating. A scout recommendation. So there's Bitar. Jordan Henry was one of them as well. Top striker. Going to cost an arm and a leg to get him to come in. So he has a value of nothing to bring in. He'll play at the wings. Play at Leighton Orient. Where's Leighton Orient? Sky Bet League 2. Okay. I just don't think he'll have like a big thing to him. There was a keeper that I saw. So Nathan Brom could be better than Truman. But paying him that much, paying two keepers that much, is just not something I was looking to be like a smart idea by any means. Now this one's kind of intriguing here with Ian Miller. I don't think he wouldn't cost a lot. The issue is I don't know how he compares to some of the other guys. Let's compare him to who's on this side. On the left, it would be Gale's on the right. Nicholas Davies, I think, is on the left. He's better at mentals, better at aerial, better tight at technical, a tad bit better at defending. Not better on speed, but better in physical. Same on vision. I don't know. Now, this is an interesting grab as well. 22 years old. If we approach to sign him, I don't want that. We'll play you in the middle though. So we would be due Elkston Town 5K for him. So if we were to do this, Evans comes out entirely. If you make that signing. He plays in the middle. No nonsense center back, looks decent pace, 22 years old. I think we approach him to sign. Even if we gave him 5K, I think this is a good one. He doesn't have an agent. It's a 3-year contract. He has a lot of stature that can go. I like this. For 300 pounds a week, yeah, that's a good one. So midfield's another thing I would like to strengthen, but I never saw any big midfielders. Like here's one, Lee Warburton. So we're going to go a little bit ahead. We also have some guys that we could probably bring up. I'm thinking about it for midfield. So Stapley would be one of them. We can get him trained as a midfielder. Where is he? So there's Stapley. We'll move him up through senior squad. We'll make him available for under 18s. Okay, so that's the only move we do. Let's see exactly what happens as we continue. So here is our competition expectations for going into the new year. Payroll budget, we're not really worried about that. We are quite under it, which I do like. Let's make that budget. I think doing this will actually I'll do that. That should actually Let's do that because that should give us a little room. Because we're going to be at 800 or 8,000 just about flat. So fight bravely against relegation. Reach the first round minimum of the FA Cup. So that first round is what? I always have to look at this because I'm not very good at things. Okay, so it's here. We come in on the... We come in here, right? Maybe we come in the second. Maybe coming back here. I don't remember where we actually come in. But that's our goal. And in the FA Trophy, reach 4th round minimum. Over here. 4th round. Okay, that's going to be interesting for sure. So those are our ones there. Expectations. Of course, we're going to follow a lot of stuff. For Rory Newberry. A loan offer. We don't pay much. You would play a fringe player at the Southern Division. Actually, I'm not against that. He'll get some first team football. So let's accept that. We get $5,000 for the TV rights. Our fixtures were released. We'll look at that. We got our friendlies. Newland commits to his future. And he gets a salary increase from there. Because of his clause. That's nothing crazy. Here's the competition. The only cup games, only stuff we have here. We start the year against Oldham Athletic. Okay, let's look at the league in itself. Like the season preview. So we are slated to be the last team in the division. Makes sense. They say FC United will be up in the promotion. I think that's what P is, right? It's not regulate or relegation because that's this. Or no, they were regulated last season and Bromley had the promotion. They won. Dorchester Rovers was regulated. FC United was promoted in the north. Same with Kidderminster Harriers. And we were promoted out of the south. Okay. So this is gonna be an uphill battle. An uphill battle. So that's kind of the look at everything. There's our sponsorship income. We get pretty much 28, not much. We need to get up in this bit. But I think that is this the highest Dartford has been? It couldn't have been. No, okay. In 1985, they were in the Vanarama National League South or National League. They've had no top 3 finishes higher than this. Okay, so since at least 1970, they haven't actually gotten higher than the Vanarama National League. So we do come in the 4th round there. Okay. Makes sense. So that's our schedule, and it is going to be a difficult one. What I also want to look at is... what's it? Preview. I could have swore there was like a... maybe it's not up yet. Kind of like the best teams in the table as a whole. Because these are like the lineups, but they expect us to run this. They expect us to run a 4-3-3 wide. Yeah, that's a no, dog. We're playing what we're familiar with, and we're playing well, it is a wide, but we're playing more of a direct tactic. Okay. We probably have too many players up, but we'll see. So I'm going to make a cut here. We'll go through what our transfers are. I might make some more, but we'll be back when we are just about to play Oldham Athletic. All right, so we are at game 1 at this point, which will be played next episode against Oldham Athletic. At the end of the day, the transfers that we had in and out for this period. Transfer history, here we go. So from last season, we ended up having Tovey Stevens move out to Lowe's, Alwayne Maddox to Leamington, which we did get a little bit of cash from that, nothing big. And then Harvey Lanat, who was on a free transfer, we go ahead and grab that. Actually, Maddox is probably back here, yes. So Maddox was loaned out to Leamington. We loaned in Michael Taylor. And we brought in Brennan Thoms for $10K. Chris Oger from Ikestown for $5K. And Norman Evitz, we brought him off a free transfer, and everyone else is kind of from last season. When the season ticked over, we brought in Thomas Kerr from Brackley Town on a loan, who's actually down below, so that's a good one there. We go ahead and loan out Rory Newberry, one of our youngsters. Probably not going to get a lot of playing time, hoping he gets up into some good stars, and maybe we can do something there with him later. We'll have to see how he does there. Alwayne Maddox, here it is. We do sell him to Leamington for 1.35. You have to end up giving Buckhurst till 500 of that, so we get about 1,000, 800 or so. Kai Barnett goes to Harlow Town on a loan, and we send Keith Loader on loan to Aylesbury United. So we got some cash flow here, a little bit of cash flow, nothing crazy with that. So we'll see. Our finances are at 48, nothing crazy. We are spending about 8,300 pounds a week, nothing insane. I think we're going to have a lot more income, and we'll kind of see how that goes. You don't have any loans or anything like that, which is nice for the team. Club vision in that, just kind of going through it again. Play counterattacking soccer, play defensively solid, and play direct soccer. So that's kind of what we're doing. We play pretty good counterattacking soccer. We just need to see how the other ones go. We're within the payroll budget. To kind of wrap this up, we had this earlier in the season, earlier in the episode. So fight bravely against relegation, reach first round of the FA Cup, and reach a fourth round of the FA Trophy. So that is the whole thing. The board is not very happy with some of the guys that we've loaned out and signed, but I think those will be big things going into the future with that. Our dev center, we have a lot of young players who we've actually brought in to the first team who will play down below. Our backup keeper will be Chris Twig, who is 16 years old. We're going to allow him to be used down at the under 18s, however much he's needed. So we'll allow him to get some playing time down there in every game. Stapley, who's also 16 years old, will allow him to also be available. Might be a guy that we sell later on down the line. Beal's up here officially at the first team. I don't know how that's going to stick. We have him on 20 pounds a week, so nothing crazy there for him. Barnett's out, Loader's out. Thoms, my bad, not Thomas, was on... was actually on duty out of for the Olympics, but he is back and he wants to play the central defender role, so he'll be there. Yeah, so I'm not sure if he'll be playing all of this game. We'll kind of see. He was playing for New Zealand, almost the Netherlands for some reason. Every country but the one that he typically plays for. He's probably not going to play a full game, and that's fine. Stone's coming off an injury, so he'll be probably looked at by Green. So our substitutions end up being Green, maybe Evitz, and we'll kind of go through here. I'm feeling at least confident that we can get and stay at this level. Probably finish mid-table. I don't think we're going to go on a magical run. You never know what could happen. But at the end of the day, I think we have a decent ability to stay up at this level. Kind of give you an idea why I think that is. We didn't lose in preseason football. However, Malden Tiptree we beat is a couple divisions lower than us. Boreham Wood, who we tied, is a division ahead of us. Newport County, we tied them, and they're ahead. We tied Kettering Town, which is division below us. And Shipping Ham Town, who is a couple divisions, probably 3, below us. We actually beat them 2-0. So the next episode, we're going to play the first 3 games. We're going to see how it goes to. And then, of course, I want to play Dulwich Hamlet. I think we've played Dulwich Hamlet before. So we'll play that one and then probably to Torquay United and kind of see what happens the next couple of episodes. So thank you all for joining me. Go ahead and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you like this offseason so far. I actually enjoyed building this team at this point. We are a pretty good tactical familiarity at this point, and I think we can make some noise. I mean, this is probably the best team I fielded across the board. So we'll see how this kind of goes forward. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.